Welcome to the 23rd lesson of SmartKnitter, Knit Instructions Level 2. In this lesson, we will talk about machine settings during translation. Let's look at the first example. This is a front panel with duo feeder knitting for the main body section and the sweep. After translation, there are a lot of race courses in the panel, and it is not knitting in duo feeders. Go back to translation setting. In the setup window, uncheck the option Lock System to Knit. Translate again. There are now no race courses and is knitted using duo feeders. Let's look at another file. This is a sleeve panel with gathering when transferring from sweep to body. Translate the original file. We can see in the gathering movements, tension, roller, and speed numbers are all set to 1. We want the numbers to be a unique set here for better control. However, as the gathering movements are generated automatically, we cannot edit them in the function line view. Go to the translation setup. We can set the narrow/wide and tension, roller, and speed number in this table. After editing, we can translate again. Now all 3 numbers are set to 20. Let's look at the next example. This is an intarsia panel with single jersey on 2 sides and 1x1 ribs in the center. There are a lot of race courses in the knitting section. This would make the knitting time unnecessarily long. Go to translation setting again. Check the option Knit with different tension number for each system and translate again. There are now less race courses, thus more efficient. Let's look at another intarsia file. We can see the initial bring-in course, and during knitting are all set to number 8 like other rows. We should give different sections different numbers to facilitate machine adjustments. As those tucks are automatically generated movements, we cannot set the section number in the function lines. Go to translation setting. We can set the tension, roller, and speed number in this table under tuck to bring feeder in. As they are set to 0 by default, the tension, roller, and speed number follow the main body knit section numbers. Translate again. You can see they are now in number 15. It would make adjustments on the machine much easier. Let's look at the next example. This is a sleeve knitted with single system, and we would like it to be knitted repeatedly. Check Knit panel repeatedly in the translation setting. Upon translation, we can see the software alerts feeder 7 cannot be taken by the carriage, follows with needle clashing alert. Back to SmartGraph. Go to Knit Tools, Machine and Cast on Off setting. We can see the Use Takedown Comb and After Revel courses, Max to Cast on Width are unchecked. Go back to SmartKnitter module and export the sleeve panel to SmartGraph again. During export, check the option After Revel courses, Max to Cast on Width. We can see that extra Revel yarn are casted on after the finishing cast-off rows. In the translation setting, we can check the option Knit panel repeatedly and Hide ending thread up notice. Translate again. Now the Revel yarn will not be cast off after knitting, making it possible to be knitted repeatedly. Let's look at the last example. Upon translation, we can see that the Revel yarn is brought to the right side instead of staying on the left side. After knitting the body, the Revel yarn is brought from the left side back to the right. This action is unnecessary. Go back to SmartGraph. Go to Knit Tools, Machine and Cast on Off setting. We can see the total number of rows involve the Revel yarn before cast on is an odd number, resulting in the Revel yarn being brought to the right side instead of staying on the left side. We can change the knit single jersey after transferring to half gauge to 2 rows, or changing both the values to 1. Go to SmartKnitter module and re-export the sleeve panel. Change the Revel yarn before cast on setting as mentioned. Uncheck After Revel courses, Match to Cast on Width, and check Use Takedown Comb. Export again. Translate again in SmartGraph. We can see the Revel yarn stays on the left side now. This marks the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.